Okay, hello everyone. First of all, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gio Algifari, student ID 0180182024000002 from Environmental Engineering Class 2. Today, I will be presenting my final exam project for Chemistry 2 under the supervision of Ir Temmy Wikaningrum, M.Si. And the title of my presentation is Application of Green Chemistry in the Manufacturing Industry. Okay, we go for the next slide. And the first slide is introduction. Let's begin with the introduction. Green chemistry is a philosophy and scientific approach that focus on designing products and process that minimize or eliminate the use and production of hazardous substances. This concept connects with many branches of chemistry, such as organic, inorganic, biochemistry, and analytical chemistry. The main goal is to support sustainable technology that is not only efficient but also safe for the environment and future generation. Historically, the manufacturing industry has depended heavily on the first hazardous chemical such as organic solvent and heavy metals. Second, process that produce large amount of waste. And the third, high energy consumption. And the fourth, and carbon emission and wastewater, which all negatively impact the environment. Green chemistry were introduced as a strategic and necessary solution to these challenges, especially considering the large environment footprint of the manufacturing industry. Okay, we can go to the next slide. This is principle of green chemistry. Actually, the foundation of green chemistry lie in the 12 principle, but for this presentation, I will highlight three of the most crucial ones. The first was prevention. Rather than treating or cleaning up waste after it's created, it is better to prevent it from being formed in the first place. And the second is atom economy. This principle emphasizes designing chemical process so that most of the starting materials end up in the final product, not as waste. And the last but not least, the use of safe and non-toxic solvents. Many industrial process use dangerous solvents. Replacing them with safer alternatives is a major step towards sustainability. Okay, we go to the next slide. Is problem in the manufacturing industry. The conventional manufacturing industry continues to face several serious environmental problems. Most of the process still use hazardous chemicals, generate excessive waste, consume large amounts of energy, and produce toxic emissions that pollute the air and water. These emissions not only harm to the environment but also pose health risks to workers and nearby communities. Clearly, we need comprehensive and sustainable solution, and this is exactly where green chemistry plays a major role. The conventional manufacturing industry face various environmental challenges. Many production processes still rely on toxic chemicals, generate large amount of waste, and use high amount of energy. Resulting emission contribute to air and water pollution and pose health risks to workers and neighboring communities that include use of hazardous chemical, excessive waste production, high energy consumption, and hazardous emission and environmental pollution. Therefore, solutions are needed that can address that issue in a comprehensive and sustainable manner. Okay, we go to the next slide to explain about what is green chemistry is important. So, why is green chemistry is important? Is provide a path to address the environmental challenges in manufacturing. By applying green chemistry principle, is we can use renewable raw materials, reduce waste, and improve energy efficiency. Additionally, is our economic advantage. Companies that adopt green chemistry often gain a better reputation, meet global environmental standards, and even save a long-term cost. So, green chemistry is not only good for the planet, but also for business competitiveness. Green chemistry is an important solution to the environmental challenges of the manufacturing industry. By applying the principle of green chemistry, manufacturing process can be carried out in a more efficient and safer manner. The use of renewable raw materials, waste reduction, and more efficient energy utilization are part of this strategy. In addition, green chemistry helps companies improve their competitiveness while strengthening their image as environmentally responsible industry players. And the next slide is about study case of using green chemistry in manufacturing industrial. In the study case, we explain about bioplastic. One example of the application of green chemistry in industry is the production of bioplastic compared to petroleum-based plastic that are difficult to degrade. Bioplastic are made from renewable sources such as corn or cassava, making them more environmentally friendly. Bioplastic are widely used in food packaging and consumer products due to their natural degradability. Thus, bioplastic are a more sustainable alternative to reduce global plastic pollution. Unlike petroleum-based plastic, there are non-degradable bioplastic are made from renewable resources, such as corn or cassava, because they are biodegradable bioplastic are less harmful to the environment. They are now commonly used in food packaging and various consumer goods. This shows how green chemistry enables industry to innovate by producing eco-friendly alternatives to traditional products. Now we go to our benefit of green chemistry implementation. The first one is reduce long-term costs, and the second is improve company reputation in green level. The third, meet national and global environmental regulation. And last but not least, opening new sustainable oriented markets. We talk about the benefit of implementing green chemistry in manufacturing. It open up new sustainable focused market. It help improve the company public image through eco-label or green certification. It reduces long-term production costs by using safer materials and improving efficiency. It ensures compliance with environmental regulation both nationally and internationally. This advantage make green chemistry an essential tool for creating modern responsibility and competitive industry. Ntar kayak gini gue post dulu dah. Waktu ini kayak 6 menit lagi, Cok. Anjing selama bajingan. Ngomong apa lagi ya? Masih masih ada sebenarnya, cuma kurang panjang. Start again, start again. And now we go to the next slide to explain about challenges and solution. While the concept of benefit of green chemistry are undeniably important and promising, its real-world implementation in the manufacturing industry still face us a number of significant challenges. One of the most common obstacles in the high initial investment costs. Many companies are hesitant to change their current system, tools, and chemical process, as doing so will require considerable capital and time. Transitioning to greener methods often involve processing new technology, redesigning facilities, and retraining staff, investment that not all companies are ready to make, especially in the short term. Another barrier is the technology limitation that exists, particularly in developing regions or smaller companies that may lack access to less investment in green chemistry and sustainable technology. This makes it difficult for them to apply newer, cleaner process or use eco-friendly alternative effectively. Furthermore, there is often a lack of availability or renewable raw materials, especially in remote or underdeveloped areas. Their materials can be costly or difficult to source consistently in large quantities, making it challenging to maintain production without reverting to more harmful traditional options. Despite their hurdles, there are effective solutions available. Of the key strategies in increasing collaboration between academia and industry so that cutting-edge research can be translated into practical, real-world industrial solutions. Universities and research centers can help industry overcome scientific and technological gaps by offering innovative materials, methods, and prototypes. Government also plays an essential role by establishing supportive regulation and incentive policies, such as tax break, research grants, and subsidies to encourage companies to adopt green chemistry. Lastly, a long-term commitment from all stakeholders, including manufacturers, scientists, policymakers, and even consumers, is crucial to create a more sustainable and environmentally responsible industrial sector. And we go for the conclusion. In the conclusion, green chemistry is not just a theoretical concept. It is a practical and transformative solution for many of the environmental problems caused by traditional manufacturing process. By applying environmental protection and the center of the industrial design and protection. Green chemistry offers a pathway for industries to reduce harmful emissions, improve resource efficiency, and eliminate toxic byproducts while maintaining or even enhancing productivity and innovation. This role is especially vital in today's context, where the climate crisis, pollution, and resource depletion are becoming increasingly urgent. Green chemistry empower us to build a cleaner, safer, and more sustainable future by fundamentally rethinking the way we design materials and process. Moreover, consistent implementation of green chemistry principles can significantly strengthen a company's reputation and compliance with both national and international environment regulation. which is becoming a crucial factor for global company fitness. Therefore, green chemistry should not be viewed as a challenge to business, but rather as an opportunity for growth, resilience, and leadership in an increasingly eco-conscious global makers. And for the next slide, my reference for get the material of the green chemistry in manufacturing industry. The first is from Nugroho, and second from Sari, and third Aziza, and last of Vivi. Okay, maybe that's all for me to presentation about green chemistry in manufacturing industry. Thank you very much. See you for the next video. Thank you.